Welcome to the reveal of number 3 in the Peace Collection. I have been at it for hours and hours this weekend. I went to bed at 2, which is so unusual since I'm usually in bed by 8 or 9, but I was such in the flow of peace takes wing. This piece is very different than the other two because the mark-making background actually ends up being the background instead of being incorporated in the piece. And you see that number 1 didn't have any facial features, number 2 just had the eyelids, and this one here has a full face. But the figure, whether she be seen as divine or as human, saintly human with the halo, she's much more translucent, almost transparent, translucent, but still iridescent. So from different angles she may look white, or she may look iridescent gold and purples and blues. But she is much more subtle than the dove. And the dove in this piece is more opaque, more dense, but it's also covered in glass beads. And what that does is it refracts the light depending on, and reflects it depending on how you move around it. So it interacts with the viewer. And basically this is a painting about releasing peace into the world. So as number 1, Peace and Harmony was about the need for prayers and an attention to peace in the world, for the world. Number 2 was much more about the individual journey of journeying inwards with the labyrinth and bringing that peace back out, individually and as a collective and throughout time. This one here is about what happens when peace becomes manifest. So the messenger here is not as important as the message, and that's why the dove is so much more vibrant, so much more dense than the actual translucent figure, which you can see her body here is not actually even complete. So you've got her veil and wisps, but the dress and the body kind of disappears. I'd love to hear what your thoughts are, what your feelings are when you look at this piece, and also if you've seen the other 2 pieces on my profile or on my website, which one speaks to you more. And of course, peace be with you.